Hey guys, it's Hannah. Heartbreak and bipolar disorder. 3 ways of coping. Heartbreak is one of the most painful experiences a person can go through. And when you live with bipolar disorder, those extremes can be really enhanced when going through something like heartbreak. Because I'm such an extreme lover, I have endured a lot of heartbreak, and it has triggered highs and lows that are extremely severe. This is why it's so important that we talk about this, so please share your experience down below in the comments section. What I'm going to talk about isn't going to erase the pain of heartbreak, but it is a way to cope. So here are 3 ways of coping with heartbreak when you live with bipolar disorder. Number 1, surround yourself with positivity. This is really important, and I know in my experience living with bipolar 2 disorder and going through heartbreak, positive people around me has really been beneficial. Reminding ourselves on a daily basis that everything is going to be okay, reading affirmations and things about self-love is so important when we're going through something like heartbreak, because those extreme emotions make us really insecure. Number 2, distract yourself. Keep yourself busy. Get a hobby. When I went through a really severe heartbreak, I started collecting vintage love letters because I found myself getting into really bad, reckless behavior because I was so disappointed in myself. And collecting these letters not only kept me busy and distracted me, it restored my faith in love. And number 3, one of the main things you have to do is stay off social media. When you live with bipolar disorder and going through heartbreak, social media becomes extremely toxic because anything you see relating to the person that may have broken your heart triggers us into severe extreme lows and highs. It almost becomes an obsession. I get the pain of heartbreak and I get the pain of living with bipolar disorder. I used to beat myself down so much and truly for so long believed that because I had bipolar disorder, I have bipolar, I was unlovable and that heartbreak was going to be something that I was going to have to go through for the rest of my life, which is really scary. I have learned living with bipolar disorder that when I'm going through one of these consuming experiences, learning to express my emotions healthily is so important, which is writing for me. And I'm going to share with you some of the quotes that I have developed related to my life with bipolar disorder and going through love and heartbreak. One of the quotes that I wrote is, "You are not too much. You are not too difficult to love. You've just been giving too much of your heart to those who love it too little." Another one that I love and wrote, and I'm hoping you can relate to, is this: "Broken is a part of who I am. To love me, you must accept me as I am, including my broken. You must love the parts of me you do not understand." Heartbreak is really difficult when you live with bipolar disorder, so I want to hear your thoughts, how you coped with it as well. Again, please share those with me or do a response video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've talked about dating and relationships often, and I will see you next week. Bye.